Hi, my tubies. How are you? This is Sheila True Love. My book is out. Yup, it's out, babies. Best information before leaving Earth. Answers that actually work. And how hard is that to find? Answers that really work. People have a lot of questions and people want to know a lot of things. And a lot of times people got all this bullery. They talk around in circles and all of this. I am a straight shooter, always have been, and I'm proud of that. Now, this is Sheila True Love. That's the inside of my book. That's me hanging out here with you, loving you. I have a topic that I want to talk about today. That's the back of it, by the way. And you can purchase the book on Amazon or Barnes and Nobles. I actually made it to Barnes and Nobles too. You can get it either in the paperback form or you can get it electronic on your tablet or on your phone. Today I'm talking about how to tell if a narcissist really loves you. They have this woman here, and we're here with Steve Harvey and Todd Chrisley. He tells it like it is. Listen up.
Happening in your life?
My boyfriend and I have been dating for about 2.5 years. We've lived together for 2 of them. And about a year into our relationship, I told him that I loved him because I thought he was going to tell me, and he didn't say anything back. And so when I asked him about our relationship, he says he's a man of actions. So for Christmas, I really just kind of want him to reciprocate. So is it a deal breaker if your man never tells you I love you?
It's like, do we really have to ask that question? Is it a deal breaker when he never tells you that he loves you? Let's pause here for a moment. He doesn't say it because he doesn't feel it. The only time a lot of these kind of people, like narcissistic type of people that say that they love you, it's when they're in bed with you. I mean, any guy. I mean, we've had experience, right, ladies? When a man has been in bed with me, have you ever? Well, actually, I've never had a one night. Have I ever had a one night stand? Not really. No. More of my relationships are long term. Let me see. I had one for 8 years, and the other one was 9 years, and then the other one was 11 years, and everything was like 3 years, and everything with me was years. I was tormented for years. Anyway, other women knew how to just get in and get out, but not this gal. Anyway, no. I mean, come on. Really?
Are you for real right now?
Ahead,
Don't
Todd.
you think you should have heard I love you before you said I'll move in with you?
Probably.
And just so you know, that most guys, when you got us in bed, even when we don't love you, we'll stay with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to see Steve over here. He's got his hands up like this. He's like, yes, yes. He's like ready to testify. We'll say whatever you want to hear while we got you in bed, honey. But you and I know that love is an action word. I always feel that a man loves me by the way he provides for me, by the way he takes the lead. Like if he's spiritual and he keeps me up spiritually, as long as you're going to keep me spiritually strong, I know you love me. Okay? You're going with me to the Christian meetings. You are doing Bible studies. You are taking the God seriously. You don't just go to Christian meetings 1 minute and then you're back in some freaking dirtbag neighborhood the next dealing with satanic people. No. I'm not talking about a man who's putting on a front to be spiritual. I got a bump right here. You guys see it? Oh, it's horrible. It's horrid. Anyway, yeah, by the way a man provides for me, it takes the spiritual lead. And if he protects me, I'm not a troublemaker, so I don't really need that type of thing. And I do prefer a man who knows how to whip other people mentally. I prefer that. But, like, are you serious?
Said it every time.
I even said that to my ex-wife. So you're telling me that even in the moment he ain't told you he loved you? You need to pack your and leave.
Whoa. I mean, did he not address this issue? You need to pack your stuff and leave, girl. Even in the heat of the moment, when they're going at it, if you will, making love, intimacy. he still didn't tell her that he loved her. Go ahead, Todd. Pack your bags and leave, girlfriend. And you have to see her face when they told her what she needs to do. She saddened. Not that we can blame her. I get it. But come on. Enough is enough.
That is your Christmas gift to you. Your Christmas gift to you is taking your life back, taking your self-esteem back, and saying there is somewhere, someone that is better.
Do we not applaud this, girls? But the problem with a lot of the women today, they say, I'd rather be with the devil that I know. But why, opposed to being with the devil that I don't know, you know? But why do you insist on that you have to be with the devil anyway? Why? Why can't you imagine that you're going to find somebody who's like angelic? Women are just so afraid of just being single. And the number one reason why they're afraid of being single is because they keep associating single with being alone. Single is not alone. You have friends, you have family, you have meetup, you have fellowships, you have, I don't know if you've ever seen that show. It's called The Golden Girls. It's a good show. And I'm not saying that I'm that old. Oh, God, no. But The Golden Girls. And you look at this show called Cause I'm Living Single. Oh, it's a single kind of world. I'm glad I got my girls. Come on. You don't have to be alone. Not this day and age. You don't have to put up with all this narcissistic abuse. You don't, sweetie. We don't. And I didn't.
Now, does he act like he loves you?
Depends on his...
The fact that she's having to say depends says that he's not hitting the mark.
See, listen to me. You're missing two elements of love.
No.
He don't act like it and he don't say it.
Because he don't feel it.
Because you moved in 6 months. Like Todd said, you should have heard that before you moved in. So he figured love was not a requirement for this relationship to exist. I can get the milk, the cow, the cookie, the cream, the pie, the butter. I can get all this, and I do not have to purchase the cow.
We've had a lot of conversations about marriage, though. That's what he wants, and we've had conversations.
But, honey, listen to me. You're not hearing us. Do not make your situation worse. I mean, that's jumping from the frying pan into the fire. I have 2 daughters. First of all, I don't run a shack job. My girls ain't shacking up.
Yeah.
You can't put a ring on their hand. You can't put a deed in their hand at the day of that wedding. You ain't getting my daughter.
Okay. You heard what he said? My daughters are not shacking up. If you can't put a wedding ring on her finger and a deed, you know what a deed is, right? Show me that you got a home and you own something. Come on already. Really? You're not getting my daughter. He's not raising no crackheads. He ain't raising no, how you say, hoes. And watch what he says. I ain't raising no hoes and I'm not raising no goddamn crackheads. Straight up.
That's my rule.
That's it.
I married off 2 of my daughters. My daughters ain't living with nobody. Not.
I don't raise hoes or crackheads.
Huh?
I do not raise whores or crackheads.
Hoes? What is you talking about, hoes?
Oh my God. He actually said this. Do you think this makes her feel like a hoe or a crackhead? It's like... But it's so true. When you have your dad, hell no, your dad ain't gonna sit up there and let some man just shack up with his daughter. And she's cooking, she's cleaning, she's doing everything that a wife would do, but she don't have the ring. The circle of trust, that's what the wedding ring is, you know. It's the circle of trust. What's up with, wait, let me put this finger, it gotta have the ring. Right? I'm dating someone right now. And if he don't give me that ring within 18 months, normally it's supposed to be a year, but I say 18 months because you don't see couples who could get past 18 months to this day. After 18 months, I'm done. I'm done. Really.
Just feel like that you should not be shacked up before you get married.
Don't she right there, Todd?
I'm not saying you a hoe.
That's what you said.
I'm saying you.
Trust me, I ain't a hoe.
I'm saying you exhibit hoe behavior.
Whole behavior. Whole behavior. All around.
Shut your.
Do you think you're worth better?
Sometimes.
Then let's focus on the times that you don't feel you deserve better and fix that.
Okay.
Because that's what you need to do. Because anytime you are with someone in a room, in a car, in a relationship that makes you feel less than you want to feel, you got to stop the car and get out.
Okay, hold on. I couldn't agree with this man more. Who is this guy? Todd Chrisley, his name is. He gives the most accurate, the most perfect, it's the best advice. Because I remember with my ex-narc, I used to be in the car, and he didn't make me feel, appreciated. He tried to make me feel less than what I was. How did he do that? Always looking at this person. And everybody was white. This is a dark-skinned black man. He always was looking at anything with light skin. Porno. All white women. Hispanic-looking women. And then, that was like a wake-up call for me, too. I was like, hold up. This guy's using me. All of his porno is with nothing but white women and light-skinned women. And all of this, See, I'm an ebony woman. You're not interested in no ebony woman. You're using me. You're trying to turn me into your mama. And when I was inside the car, he used to always make, like he said, anytime somebody's making you feel like that, stop the car and I'm getting out. Okay? You don't have a clue on how many times we had disputes in the car because of the way that character used to disrespect me. Women that would never give him the time of day anyway. The only women that would give him the time of day if they're prostitutes. And like he said, like Todd said, crackheads. Crackheads. But like he said, he's right. Anytime somebody's making you feel less than what you really are, or they're trying to tear you down, park the car, stop the car, I'm out. I don't care whether it's in the car, whether it's in the home, I'm out of here, kid. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to try to devalue me. It's so not happening. When you're a queen and you know your worth, girlfriend, she's a Caucasian woman. She's a little on the full-figured side, so her self-esteem must be in the toilet. I don't know. The reason why she's allowing somebody to walk all over her, defecate on her, piss on her. You can do whatever the hell you want to a lot of women like her. And these type of women, I hate them. I totally hate them. Because the message they're sending out to their daughters and to the younger generation is you're supposed to let these characters defecate on you, walk all over you, disrespect you, use you, abuse you. No. I went online and I checked this out, and you can Google it yourself. They said out of all the races of women, ebony women, we have the highest self-esteem. We have the highest. And you know how I know that's true? Because look at what we're not willing to put up with, and look at what all these other races of women are willing to put up with. That's how you could determine someone's self-esteem. What are you willing to tolerate? What are you willing to put up with? Ebony women? We ain't putting up with too much of that, baby. You know why? Because we know our worth. We've always been hard. From slavery time, we've been hard-working women. We know our worth. We work too hard for us to put up with all this crazy nonsense.
Hey, look, if you can't beat him, join him. Yes, leave him. Is this a deal breaker, Todd?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, deal breaker.
Your bougie ass show throwing the side effects in here.
Hey, folks, welcome. Thanks for checking out my.
It's true. I said bravo to Todd Chrisley and to Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is always going around. He got that book, Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man. He shows you so much. And you have so many YouTube guys, men coming out all over the place. Matthew Hussey, Derek Jackson. When you say Jackson, it's Jaxn. Derek Jackson. He's schooling women. Stop letting these clowns take advantage of you, man. Know when to walk away, but the women don't want to walk away because they're so afraid. I'm going to be alone. I can't stand on my own. Oh God, I'm just like Joyce Myers. I cannot take a weak woman. I need validation. Oh, if I don't have a man, that means I'm not worth nothing. I need his validation. Am I worth something? Okay, I got a man, so that must mean no. That means you're stupid as all get out, fool. You're worth something when you know how to stand on your own and you don't lose yourself. You don't need nobody else's validation because you know who you are. You know what you stand for. You know what you believe in. You know that you're attractive. You have a mirror. You have pictures. You have videos of yourself. Come on. You don't need that outside validation. Let me tell you something. What you do, where you do need validation from. Jehovah God, Yahweh, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. And on that, I'm desperate for their validation. Anytime I'm getting off cue or I'm walking crazy off the line, when it comes to them, I got to get my butt back on track. That's the only validation I need. I don't need no validation from some clown or some female out here or the media or marketing, advertisement or what is that, magazines and movies. I don't care about that. All of that is about white supremacy. White supremacy, light skin, pale skin. Now, honey, I don't have time for that. I really don't have time for that nonsense. I don't. Nor should you. You always have a choice. Choose wisely. Be strong the way God created us to be. How can you be a man's helper if you're not strong? You're strong, that means you're a queen. Okay? Anyway, until next time, you always have a choice. This is Sheila True Love. We will get together and talk again. You already know how much I love you. Bye for now.